Again. Again. Hello, Knuckles. I'm K-Fan here with another Disventure Camp Fans versus Favorite Reveal episode. I don't even know the number anymore. I'm just so... Oh my god. Again, one of my favorites eliminated in the first episode of the merge. Or is the pre-merge. Last episode is always like this. And again, it happened. In this episode, that was really good. I really enjoyed the episode. It was really fun. But the elimination sucked. And now we have just 4 fans left. As you saw, Era was eliminated. And I'm gonna talk about it now for the whole review of the episode. It was something, I have to tell you. 2 main things happened before the challenge. There is the interaction before the thing. There is, well, everyone is or sad because of what happened, or just a bit upset, or just a bit complicated, the whole thing. But the first interaction is Tom, Natalia, and Gabby. Then Natalia doesn't want to work with Tom because, both want to do something different, and they always end up fighting, and she doesn't want the friendship to end like this because she knows it will be a mess. So she doesn't want to work with them. And basically, that's what happened. So Natalia is not working with Tom and Gabby, and Tom isn't working with Natalia, and now they are against each other, even though they're still friends. And then I mean, I'm not sure. It's understandable why Natalia wants to do this, and it's good now that someone's against Tom and he doesn't have a lot of allies, because I want this guy eliminated as soon as possible. But it's like, I don't care enough about what this whole situation. I mean, Natalia was working Fury since the start because of the whole Tom thing. So having this conversation at this point doesn't change what was happening in the game. So I don't care. The most important thing that happens is that Gabby wants to do things for herself now and not just rely on Tom or Natalia, which is cool. But besides that, the interaction that if it wasn't in this episode, it wouldn't change anything because I basically almost forgot this happened. So yeah, it's a nice interaction, but like, who cares? I mean, who's caring about Tom this season? He's one of the most useless characters this season if you ignore Benji, Ali, those things, because he's not doing a lot. He's just trying to prove himself that he can do things without Jake. And he already proved that, so he can leave. I mean, he's not doing anything extremely bad or annoying like Hayden, but he isn't great, so he's just here. I mean, he's not annoying, but like, I don't care about Tom this season, and watching him this season is not adding anything. So everything he appears like, okay. Besides the challenge, that was cool because he was with Lake, so I started enjoying more of him in this episode. But if he was with any other contestant, it wouldn't be exactly the same because So yeah. I don't care, like, it was okay. And the other interaction I have that is actually one I like is between Lake and Rosa, that they finally solved this freaking problem of alliance and how to play the game. That Rosa admits that she was wrong to align with Spencer and not listen to Lake, and Lake admits she was wrong because she betrayed Rosa and all that. And both say sorry, both knew that they were wrong, and they started to work together and want to eliminate Spencer, and now they're alliance without this whole problem, which is good. I was so annoyed because, Rosa and Lake don't talk, like, doesn't make sense. They know each other since season 2. Why they are talking about it? Which was annoying. And now they finally talk about it, and both were in the wrong. So, yeah, not in the wrong, but like, made some decisions that were bad for their friendship and gameplay. And now they solved this. It's good to see them work together and being friends again without those problems. I saw some people not liking the scene because, how Lake can say Rosa was wrong? How dare she say that? But Rosa was wrong. She was so focused on Natalia and all those stuff that she was wrong. And Lake was doing the same. They both apologized because they are both wrong in the situation. And they realized that they now want to work together without these problems. It was so obvious. Like, guys, I don't know how you see some scenes in this show. I know some scenes are really bad written, but this was so easy to understand. Like, people are complaining, but like, both are in the wrong. They explicitly say that both made some mistakes. It's so obvious. Like, people are saying like Lake was in the right the whole thing because she thinks she's in the right the whole thing, and making Rosa think she was the only one in the wrong. No, it's not what happened. How you guys watch the scene and have this thought? I think sometimes people complain about the show, but sometimes they also don't understand what they're watching because they don't know how to interpret the scene. It's like, is it? I see some comments and opinions like, you did watch the show. Because some people say some things are like, wow, where, how did you watch the scene? And apparently no, because they say some things that like, what? What are you talking about? And this scene is a proof of that because it's obviously that they both were in the wrong. They both say they were in the wrong, and now they solve this problem. It's simple to understand the scene. Come on. And then we finally have the merge and the challenge. They need to split in duels. And when they say that, I was like, it's so obvious who Spencer is gonna get with. And whoa, what unexpected. He gets with Sam. Like, I was already, oh no, they're not gonna do this again. Not again. But let's talk about what happened. Natalia gets with Rosa, Tom gets with Lake, Ren with Fiore, Olivia and Nura, Spencer and Sam. And okay, talking about the duels separately, I got to say, the most one was Natalia and Rosa. I didn't like them enough as a duo because they don't not even interact. They have a little beef with the whole balloon thing because the challenge you need to make your balloon better so it doesn't get popped in the challenge. And that's it. And they just have a little discussion about how the balloon must be made, and then they're eliminated really fast because Rosa wanted Natalia not to eliminate it. It was the most boring duel here because they did not even interact. They didn't do anything together. They were just there. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of wasted this whole Natalia and Rosa thing because they were really nice the first episodes talking and with the whole, oh, we're two Latinas, let's work together, and they are fun together. But then the whole beef happened, and it's like, yeah, it's so, yeah, I don't like that much. So the duel was not anything. And then we have the other duo that I didn't like that much. That was Era and Gabby. That, of course, they're going to get together. And the duo is not bad because it's fun seeing Era pretending to be nice to Gabby. And Gabby just like, bitch, are you serious trying to ignore me? And like, it's obvious she's trying to just pretend. And Gabby struggles so she can have someone to vote. But like, Gabby obviously doesn't going to fall for that. And it's not that good to see them together. It isn't fun because Era pretending and get eliminated and Gab being sarcastic about it. It's fun, but the whole duo dynamic wasn't that good. I didn't enjoy a lot, and later this happened to turn to something that I didn't enjoy with the zip that I'm gonna talk later. And the other duels that I like were basically all of them because none of them was boring. Just Darren, Gabby, and Rose and Natalia. I think the one that I did enjoy watching here, but I also didn't want to because I have a conflicted feeling about it. Is Spencer and Sam. They had this whole little talk where they were trying to impersonate Ella Hader scene, which was nice. I have to say, I have to admit, it was a bit cool, but also so forced. Like, I know where this is heading, and it's not cool. Sam is already a character that I don't like that much. I'm seeing talking to Spencer this way, how he acts in the end, like, oh my god, you see how Spencer is reacting to me? Oh my god, how is Spencer? It's like, oh my god, so obviously gonna get like a couple or something, and it's just so annoying. I also talk before this episode would start, like, oh, they're gonna get Spencer and Sam together just so they can have thumbnails. And the first episode with the merge in the thumbnail with Spencer and Sam. It's amazing how predictable this show becomes. And yes, they have this little discussion about working together, but also manipulating each other, how they're gonna work together. And like, yeah, the scene is cool, but I don't want to be cool because I know how this is going to end. I know how this is going to have some moments that are probably going to be them kissing. That is so always going to happen, and I don't enjoy that. So I don't know. It wasn't that nice. It was okay. Yeah, I have to say, mixed feelings. I don't know. It's really complicated. Then we have Olivia and Nora. There was a nice duo. They are cool together. They used dead animals' corpses to protect the balloon, which is creepy as hell because Olivia even goes like, oh, they smell, oh, they still fresh, like, girl, what the fuck was that? And the way she eliminates Ren later is like, oh my god, this girl is crazy, which is really fun. It's kind of like Scary Girl or Harley Quinn vibes, and I really enjoyed this in character. So yeah, it was really nice. I love how they are becoming friends, but not exactly, oh, you shouldn't be my friend, but I'm gonna accept you to be around. And Olivia just accept that, which is cool. I really like that. And they work together as a duo way more than Olivia and Ren, because Nora just accepts Olivia as a friend, and Olivia isn't being a lot possessive and creepy about it, which is nice. So I enjoyed their duo together. And the other duels they have are Tom and Lake, which some people didn't enjoy because Tom and Lake, they're so boring. But I enjoy a lot. It was really fun seeing how they dominate the challenge. And Tom having a final scene trying to pop Olivia and Nora's balloon with the fucking knife, and he falls and Lake catches him. It's super nice. I really enjoyed the scene. It was really epic for Disventure camp patterns, which is cool. I like the interaction, and has a possible alliance starting here, which is good. I know some people didn't enjoy, but I enjoyed because even though I don't like Tom a lot this season, I think he interacting with Lake in this episode was cool because they are good at challenge and they're working together, good at challenge. It's fun. But they weren't the best duo here, and the best duo here comes to Fiore and Ren. They are really fun together. Fiore is like the best favorite of the season for now, and Ren is what we have for the fans, the best thing we have for the fans, and they really work together. I really like their interactions. Since the musical episode, they already have interactions, starting maybe something, a friendship. In this episode, they start a friendship, and it's really cool how they work together, because Ren just accepts she's a little demon, and Fiore just have fun with Ren because he teaches how she can be better in a challenge or some things, and it's really fun to watch. They work together. It's not like Fiore is forcing herself to be around Ren and be nice. She really looks like she enjoys being around Ren and be friends with him, which is really cool. And in the challenge, they were really fun. I really enjoy how they interact in the challenge, and later they get together as an alliance with Natalia, which is really cool. I really like the interaction in this episode. What's the best thing of the episode was the challenge and the interactions between the fans and favorites, or just the fans with fans and favorites. The best thing was the challenge. I know it's rare this happened because Disventure camp normally has challenges that are really boring, and basically most of them are the worst part of the challenge. But this time was fun. I really, really enjoyed this challenge, and the interactions was really fun. And yes, Lake and Tom won immunity. You guys will have Lake me another episode. Take that, Lake haters. And she was good this episode, so shut up. Also, we had these little moments here that I want to point out because it was extremely fun.
That's what you called it? You're more full of hot air than the balloon.
Okay, moving on. After the challenge, we have they going to the favorites area, which Era loves the place because it's good where she can sleep. And if you know what's going to happen next, you know she's not going to sleep. And again, she and Nura having a discussion, having an arguing, and Spencer noticed that, and he wants to talk with Sam to know what happened to the fans, you know, the whole deal, so they can work. And Sam doesn't want to because he doesn't want Spencer telling others. Like, dude, you already have a guy who wants to vote with you. Just accept what he says. Like, you're not the biggest guy here with basically on strategy, on moves and all that, so shut up. Which annoys me on Sam this episode. He thinks he's way better than Spencer and he wants to be better. No, you're not. You're here in the first season. Shut up. You're not that big. Anyway, we have Gabby, Tom, Era, Lake, and Rosa now working together as an alliance, or at least Era thinks this is what's going to happen because she wants to work with them because, I don't know, she wants because she doesn't have allies, and she says, oh, every girl here and a gay. Like, it's a bit funny scene, but she wants to work and vote for Nura because, you know, it's very reasonable why she wants to vote for Nura. And Gabby says that she can do that. They can work with Era so they can eliminate her later because it really is to have a vote. And Sam Spencer appears to agree, like, yes, let's do that. Let's vote with Era. And they were going to eliminate Natalia, but Tom decides to eliminate Fiore because this is a bit confusing. They will vote to Era to vote Nura. They want, but they're not going to do that because they work behind Era's back. They're just making fun of Era. And now they want to eliminate Natalia. But Tom doesn't want to eliminate Natalia, even though she says she's going to try to go against him. So he wants to eliminate Fiore. And then everyone agrees they're going to eliminate Fiore. And like, I know it makes sense they wanted to focus on Fiore because she's a threat, but like, she's been so good in this season that it's really annoying they want to do that. So it's like, oh, we're going to eliminate Nura or Fiora. If Nura was eliminated, it would be bad because I like Nura. And if Fiora was eliminated, it would be bad because they want to eliminate one of the best characters here. But it makes sense because she's a favorite. She already had her seasons. They're not going to eliminate a fan and this thing, like, they're not going to do that. Because they have the majority, so Fiora is gone. But then Natalia, Ren, and Fiora decide to work together, and Ren talks with Nora, Olivia, and Sam overhears the whole thing. And in the end, they decide to focus on one person, and they eliminate Era. Yeah. Era is eliminated. So it was between Fiora or Era, and they decided to eliminate Era. Another fan eliminated, and now they just have 4 left. It's unbelievable how unfair this show is being with the fans. We have most of them being eliminated really close to the end now, is merged, and we only have 4 remain, and like are not exactly the best ones because Sam is here, and I would prefer others to be here too. But yeah, they decide to eliminate them. And I know some people are saying it makes sense for her to go on because no one liked her. She was just being annoying to the others. She was mean and she didn't have allies and she would be eliminated anyway. And yes, I understand that. But when characters are like this, they normally have something called plot armor from the show so they can still be in the game, be entertainment. They did that to Rhea. They did that to, I don't know, Logan. They did those things. So why they couldn't do it here so Eric could stay and be more fun to the game? Because she was being a really interesting character. She was a really fun character. My God, makes an excuse so Natalia will be eliminated. Made an excuse so Tom will be eliminated. Like, why would they keep Tom if he's not that interesting? I know it makes sense they were being eliminated, but I do not like it because it was a bad decision because the show was getting way more boring because the characters staying aren't that interesting. Tom is not that interesting. Gabby's not that interesting. Why are they still in this show? I don't understand. We're probably gonna have the comeback soon. And if 2 fans don't come back, it's gonna be really bad because most of them are eliminated. This is fans versus favorites, not favorites versus a bunch of comebacks who don't do anything. Again, it's stress, sorry. Anyway, Era is eliminated because everyone decided to vote for her, except her alliance that didn't vote with her because she wasted her vote on Nura, and everyone voted Fiora or Era, and she's eliminated. She might have a chance to return, but if the comebacks are still enough, she's not going to return because she's already eliminated, so it wouldn't make sense. And we also have a final confession of him being like, oh, see, Spencer's face, I tricked him. I'm already seeing where this plot is going. So, yeah, the episode was cool. The start was really nice. I really enjoyed the challenge, the interactions. But the elimination sucked. The 2 options of elimination, because it was the Era or Fiora, the both options weren't great because I like both characters and they should have stayed more in the game. But Era didn't. She was really not her best in this episode, but it's okay having a not that good episode. I was sympathizing to her. She was really being a funny character. And now she's eliminated, probably not going to come back. And we have less fans. So, yeah, the episode was nice. But this elimination, I did not like it. And if 2 fans don't return, it's going to be really unfair because it's too many favorites. So now I have the situation. What I have left here is that Lake, Rosa, Tom, and Gabby are working together, but Tom doesn't want to eliminate Natalia because I don't know. Spencer and Sam are kind of working together, but I don't know if this is going to stay because Sam wants to betray Spencer so bad so he can say, I eliminate Spencer or I tricked Spencer, which is ridiculous. And we have Natalia and Fiora there, which is really great alliance. I really like them interacting. And Era is gone, which I do not like it. Now we're probably going to have comebacks. I hope we have 2 fans come back. If I'm going to bet, I want Aubrey and Era to come back, but this is not going to happen. Or Junia. But it's probably going to be Ernesto and Finn or something like that because, I don't know. It would be really nice to see someone come back that isn't a favorite. And some people are saying Benji is going to come back. And if Benji is going to come back, I'm going to do a whole video hating on him because I had enough of Benji in this show, okay? I don't want to see it again. I don't want it. And basically what happened in the episode was really nice. I really enjoyed this episode, but this elimination and some other problems happened here and there. They put the episode a bit low. I don't know. I have problems with this episode. I did not enjoy this so much. And if Tom is not eliminated soon, I don't know what's going to happen. So yeah, it was a pretty okay episode. And I hope the show gets better because this is getting ridiculous. Extremely ridiculous.